Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. This is your general reading. Take what resonates with you, store what doesn't. Just in case you have a deja vu and you need to reassess whether you need to move forward, go to the left, go to the right, or simply to stand still. All right, let's go ahead and get started without further ado. Most High, I thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for the listener. As above, so below. Ashe. Listener, before I start your reading, I just want to say that when I started Spiritual Guiding Life, I wasn't nervous. I was already overwhelmed because I already had made a commitment in my heart that I wanted to have a space for those where they could come to feel whole again, or to have clarity about things they didn't understand, or to be able to step into their full power, because I myself was going through my own transformations and I was literally fed up. And I knew growing up, I always felt this sense of requirement of me being a first lady. You know, at first I was going to be a missionary, and then it was more so I said, no, I don't want to be a pastor's wife. I don't want to be a bishop's wife. I don't want to, that's not what I want. But I knew that I had a calling when it came to delivering messages and advising and delivering messages. And I know that my commitment first became of trying to understand how to establish perseverance in order for me to enjoy what it is that my heart yearned. Because it's not about showing up and doing the work. It's about your landscape, your environment, the pieces that are within. And I want to encourage you, listener, that whatever it is that you're working on, you may be feeling like there is a sense of what it is that you want and what it is that you need that you think is going to resolve this situation. That's truly not what it is. You're in love and you're trying to identify who your lover is. You're trying to find your lover. But there's things that you have to, I know it's going shifted. Bear with me. It's shifting. Yeah. Your lover is trying to find you. I'm also getting that your lover has found you. But you are impatient. Okay. There is something about slowing down. There's something about slowing down. So there is a sense of needing to either get busy, but I'm getting, because I myself, I'm exhausted. Someone has intense disgust. Yeah, because you're secure. You're secure in love, but you are yearning a specific type of love, or you're trying to identify what that love is. Hmm. But back to what I was saying, for those of you who have started, platforms or projects or whatever, and you are trying to find your place, trying to find where you belong, you got to keep showing up. You're going to have those combative energies, all right? Stick up for yourself. You don't have to show out. You don't have to give too much. Understand that once you orchestrate how you're going to plan on how you're going to operate, you will no longer be impatient. That is going to secure, right? For the most part, you may be getting some sense of silence of some sort, or you may be feeling like, dang, what happened? Why ain't nobody communicating with me? Or you may be feeling like, dang, why is it that I keep reaching out to people and ain't nobody wanting to talk to me? Like, what am like, is there something wrong with you? No. Everything's right about you, listener. And that's where the intense discuss is. It's like you make people feel less than, and it's not that. You just want secured love. Yeah. You just want secure love with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You don't feel happy growing by yourself. And then when you get stubborn, it's like that's maybe when people reach out to you, but for the most part, that's not what I'm getting. With the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands on the right hand, looking in the opposite direction. Do the opposite. Whatever it is that you normally do and go about things, do the opposite. That's going to bring more attraction. Yeah. The Highest Priestess. You know that already. You know that that's going to call things in, as well as people is going to get the message with the Three of Wands. But that's not the way you want to go about, because it's like, oh, then it is like the tables turns. They feel like they got left out on the cold, and you're not doing a tit for tat here. All right, what message is coming out of impatient? This intense disgust person, it is a feminine energy. We have the Nine of Cups. There's still work needs to be done behind the scenes. Clarifying this intense disgust, whatever this feminine energy is. There is an ending clarified with the Death. What messages come out of secure? We have the Five of Pentacles. Don't think about what lacks. Get out of the past as well. Of whom this is the time where you close the gap. You got to close the gap here. Working your way up from the bottom to the top. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. What you see, people can't see. What you hear, people can't see. The gifts that you have, some people may possess, but those of whom you are coming in contact with now are those whom you seek or are trying to establish something with or get to know or trying to join a group or association, you have to grow on people. Okay? So imagine whatever you're working on behind the scenes with the 9 of Cups. Imagine someone coming in, right, wanting your position. Are you going to be patient and watch them show you snatch your position? No. You're not going to be easy on them. This is like someone showing up. This is like I'm getting a person showing up, right? But this person plays so many roles where this person brings pure security in all different levels of experience, right? And that's where this intense discuss is. It's like, this is like someone experienced and they don't have a PhD, but they have PhD knowledge. That is a gift. That's like someone playing the organ and don't even know how to read music. Right? That's what that is. All right, let's see what else comes out. All right. Just one moment. Let's see here. Let's see what else comes out. Do you feel secure? Do you know why you're impatient? I got a feeling that there's something that you're disgusted about. You're probably not angry about not getting the results from people that what you want. Someone wants to be spoiled emotionally. And that could be why you're impatient and you keep going back to the past, because there is someone, it's not real. That's what they do. Okay? That's their job, to make you feel secure. Like, this is someone who emotionally, they don't work. That's their job. They just sit around and look at you and wait for you to tell them what to do, when they already know what to do. Right? That's toxic. But someone is looking for a mature, emotional, secured relationship. Someone wants to be spoiled with conversation. But this is like someone that wants to be spoiled 24 hours out of the day. Text me, call me, video chat me, whatever. I want to be part of your 24 hours. And someone is looking for you that wants the same thing. It's just you have not stumbled upon that person yet. And for some of you, you have. It's just you may come off as secured, right? Someone is offended about someone's disgusted that you, oh, I'm getting there is a masculine man who wants that. That's what a masculine, and that's why they're guarded. But you don't know that they're being guarded about you behind the scenes. There is a masculine man that wants emotional fulfillment. Right? This person may come off as lazy, or they may think you're lazy. And that's why they're not coming in to provide that emotional security. Someone's disgusted because they feel that you're lazy and impatient. Someone doesn't like the fact that you don't like someone wanting to be in control all the time. Oh, someone does want to be watched over though. Definitely. What messages come off of offended? Someone is offended because you're working all the goddamn time. You're building. But it came out with the Hierophant. Someone wants someone to break away from old belief systems. The guarded energy is the Nine of Swords. Someone can't stop thinking about you. What is this lazy energy? Oh no, they're not lazy. Someone's taking their time because we have the Knight of Pentacles. What it is you seek, they are willing to provide. But they want to see how impatient you are. Someone who's testing your patience. Your patience is being tested with the Hierophant. You guys know, ladies and gents, listener, you know that the Hierophant is my assignment card. Okay. Not only are you going through this assignment, someone else whom may be testing your patience, you may not even know it that you're testing them as well, pertaining to that security, being secured emotionally. Yeah, we have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, working your way up to the top. There is going to be some sense of communication, of coming together, having a mutual agreement pertaining to what? Oh, to each his own. I'm feeling like it has to do with someone being open to saying yes, yes, yes. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.